Good morning, good afternoon, good evening for all those who are attending. And thank you, Uma, for providing this platform. And thank you to everybody finding time, a different outing today and giving and listening to me and listening to all of us. Sundar, it was a fantastic, inspiring story and very well delivered. My story is about finding unexpected learnings in volunteering. So I'm going to take you back to 15th March 2020. It was a Sunday. I was at my kitchen table, clicking on a Zoom button saying, join the online classroom. And boom, I saw these smiley faces of 12 dozen kids who were excited to see each other, waving their hands and super happy to see their friends. This was after 2 weeks of isolation through COVID. These kids had not met anybody. They got a chance to meet their friends that they meet every Sunday during their Sunday school, to meet them online. And this was my moment when I felt a bliss, appreciation, humbling feeling for the community effort, and a sense that I can make an impact. Let me remind and tell you. I volunteer at a local school, local nonprofit that runs a Sunday school for students, for kids who learn Indian languages and culture. But 10 years ago or 12 years ago, if you would have told me that one day I'll be talking about how volunteering has changed my life, I would have laughed because, like many others that I know, I used to believe that volunteering, you do something when you're to fill your time, to be busy when you don't have many things to do. But little I knew that when I sign up to volunteer, so my kids can enroll in this school, I would be actually unknowingly enrolling in a leadership lessons academy for my life. So I signed up, my kids started going, I became a teacher because they wanted teachers. One fine Sunday, this parent who was really frustrated with the homework or with the curriculum or how difficult it was came to me and started a long list of complaints. And of course, me being the teacher in that class, I was getting a little defensive. I was feeling like, oh, we do so much work and they are not even appreciating this. But instead of reacting, I took a step back and I asked this question to the parents saying, help me understand what you're experiencing. And voila, during that moment, energy shifted. We started talking and the arguments turned into a conversation. The complaints turned into a collaboration talk where we tried to figure out what was working, what was not working, and what could be a path forward for all of us to make this effective for students. And over a period of time, I have realized that all the skills that I've learned in these hallways of this school are really the skills that are used in the boardrooms, in the businesses to move mountains. Here's what I have learned, that the lessons of leadership: listen before you react, choose the power of positive intent over blame, the power of asking the why before the what, power of focusing on bringing people together rather than pushing your agenda. And the best part for me was I learned these things when they were being practiced, either by me or by people, by other volunteers at this organization. It wasn't something I learned in a leadership class or read a book where people were telling me, do this, do that. I actually lived through this. So here's what I want you to leave with. When you get an opportunity to volunteer, in addition to what you can give, think about what you can gain, and you will embark on a journey that could be immensely transformational to you, just like it was on for me on that Sunday while sitting at my kitchen table and clicking on that Zoom. Thank you.